It's the third round of the FA Trophy, and as Storm Darragh batters the UK, spirits are not dampened here at Stockton Town, as Oldham Athletic are welcomed to the Map Group Stadium. It promises to be a fantastic game. Who knows, the weather could be a bit of an equaliser, but it's the full 90 minutes and it's coming here on Kino Sport.
Though Daz is Stockton Town against Oldham Athletic. I'll say it one more time. Stockton Town of the Northern Premier League Premier Division, and I can see James Cartwright just sitting to my right shaking his head as we say this, against former Premier League outfit Oldham Athletic. You're really attached to this club, James. Has it sunk in yet what's about to happen?
I mean, the ground is looking a little bit more full now. I was kind of thinking of some people not bothered to turn up because of the weather. But yeah, no, it's a big occasion for the club today to be playing a side that were a former Premiership outfit, Oldham Athletic, who...
Okay then, well, we're about to get underway here at the Map Group UK Stadium. It's the Red live at Stockton Town against Oldham Athletic. Sitting alongside me, James Cartwright. He is the Stockton Town week in, week out commentator, and it's the home side, all in blue shirts, blue shorts with yellow socks that get us underway. They're kicking from right to left, and the ball's in midfield at the moment. And I think the first couple of minutes here, I'm sure, will be teams trying to get used to the conditions, James.
Yeah, feeling each other out, seeing how the ball plays. I imagine Oldham have just got to throw it at the left back position now. It's Mark Kitchener, I've mentioned, was a former Middlesbrough player, throws it down the line, headed back by Lewis King. It's worked forward by Kev Hayes, but cut out. There's a meaty challenge already as Glenn Butterworth puts it down the wing. Here's Stephen Thompson trying to thread it through. Sorry, here's Thompson now on the wing now. Trying to play it down the line. It's just caught by Oldham there. As they get it forward. Headed forward by Baggs into the central midfield. Hayes just runs off in the balls. Not sticking at the moment for either side in these opening exchanges.
Well, that's not down to the pitch or the conditions, that's down to the control of the foot. I know you work for the club, kid, but hey, come on.
As brutal as ever, Bernie Slaven.
Like a baby elephant there.
The first decision of the game goes in favour of Stockton Town, right in the centre of the field. A bit of a strong challenge, and it's a free kick to Stockton on the halfway line. Adam Nicholson comes across and just has a word, where it's going to be Glenn Butterworth who takes this free kick.
Glenn Butterworth puts it towards the box, towards Hayes, knocked out. He's asked to kick that behind and get out for a throw into Stockton Town over on that far left hand side. Baggs gets in now, comes across back to Coulthard in the centre circle now. Coulthard looks up, tries to play it through for Josh Scott, who holds it up, gives it back to Lewis King, all the way back to Coulthard, across to his centre half partner Adam Nicholson, tries to get up to Baggs. Loose ball picked up by Oldham there. Here's Josh Stones, and that's a loose ball back to Stephen Thompson on halfway. Thompson now plays it through for Josh Scott. Almost there as Oldham deal with it. Put forward towards Joe Garner, and it's out to throw, I think, for a Stockton Town throw.
Stockton happy to get the ball, Bernie. They're not afraid to try and knock it around. I know a few passes have gone astray, but good to see them trying to play the game.
I was without a doubt. The only thing I don't want to see is this messing about the back. I see it every week with Middlesbrough. It really annoys me, and I've just seen.
It's a way of modern football, Bernie.
No. That is a load of codswallop. They'll have you believe that's what the game's about. It ain't about that. Man City can do it.
Offside there against.
Yeah, if you're good at it, I'm not condemning you. I've not seen you yet. I've only seen 5 minutes. But every professional team try to do it, and they're not very good at it. And that's why there's goals going in every week, 5s and 6s and 7s, and we're getting my fair share of them, I have to add.
As Oldham have a goal kick in the right back spot. Punt down the field by Maloney. Looking towards Garner. Chests it back to Richard Uglin. We think we're getting right, Oldham fans, please let us know if we are.
We'll just call him Uche today. We do apologise, Oldham fans.
Raglan now is going to turn it back to his goalkeeper, Maloney. Rare start for the goalkeeper today. Oldham just passing it around the back line. Trying to give it forward now, he is. Oh, that was a loose ball to Kev Hayes. Stockton trying to win it back here. Josh bags into Josh Scott. Josh Scott keeping his feet. Real battle there. Going away Charlesley. Here's Uche on the halfway line. Back now with Raglan, who's and ball further forward. He's getting challenged again himself.
Yeah, caught in possession.
Butterworth now coming forward for Stockton Town. Just getting wrestled by Charlesley. We get out to the left towards Hayes. Hayes has a cross blocked. It's going to be a throw into Stockton Town. In fact, I think it's gone out for a corner, is it not?
It has gone out for a corner. It's interesting to see Stockton wanting to get the ball through quickly and not afraid of closing down, working hard. I suppose that's going to be the key to anything they do today, Bernie.
Without a doubt. Yeah, it's all about closing down, working hard, and they closed on that occasion. We're looking for a good delivery into the box here.
Butterworth known for a decent delivery.
There's enough big lads. There's enough big lads, aren't there?
There is, yeah. Adam Nicholson likes to get his head onto the ball, the captain. As the ball's put low across, comes through, and Josh Jones is going to deal with that for Oldham as he clears it down the field.
See, we're talking about the height there. You've got a bit of height. The ball was a poor one.
Yeah, I know. I set him up for failure there, didn't I?
No, but it was. You know what I mean? You've got the lads in there to do the business.
There's an amazing stat. Adam Nicholson, wearing 18. I was saying he's been here since the Teesside League days.
Yeah.
He's a centre half, and he's been here that long. You'd expect him to have the club's record number of appearances, but he's also the record goal scorer.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously, centre half.
What, playing centre half?
121 goals.
You must have had some duff centre forwards here at Stockton, man.
I don't know whether Callum Hanna, who played in the Wearside League with us, is still the top scorer. I think he might have scored over 200. But,
well, yeah.
I don't.
Sorry, I was talking about the current squad.
The current squad, yeah. Sorry, yes. Yeah, he is the top scorer in the
That's
current
amazing.
squad.
Yeah. He's been here that long.
Yeah, he does like a goal here and there.
He's had a haircut as well today, I've noticed, or probably yesterday. He's got a lot shorter hair than him. I remember seeing him on Wednesday when I was chatting to him. Anyway, look.
Sharp for the game.
Ball's stuck in the centre at the moment, and Oldham have just pinged it forward. Took a touch. It's going to be a throw into Oldham Athletic, but we're already seeing the wind impact, and it's Stockton who's having to defend the wind, Bernie.
But a lot of it's been on the floor, and you expect the pass to be a bit more accurate and crisper.
Yeah.
It's nothing to do with the condition, but there's a few balls going astray. But yeah, let's hope the quality picks up. That's a foul. Look at that. That's a foul.
Flagged offside there on the far left hand side there, Oldham Athletic. So it'll be a free kick to Stockton Town on the right. Just in line with the box, Nathan Harker. Hopefully he can get a bit of distance on his kicks.
One of the handful of Mask United players.
Yes, he is.
The goalkeeper, Nathan Harker, 25 years of age. He's done the rounds. Restarted his football with Newcastle United. You know, went through Scarborough, Bedlington, Wickham, now at Stockton Town.
He had a really bad injury with Newcastle United, and then he came back. He played Northern League Football Division 2 with Bedlington, and then he's moved up the leagues, and now he's with Stockton. He's nearly been with us a year now as the ball holds up in the air.
Wow, didn't it? So he managed to get it to halfway, but it wouldn't go any further. It just dropped like a rock.
Good challenge from Campaigner there.
So the ball in the midfield area. Nicholson heads clear for Stockton. Stockton pushing forward. It's a hopeful ball forward, which Scott Malone comes way out of his penalty area to dink forward, trying to put Oldham on the attack. But you see the wind again just carried that ball.
Yeah, but you see the wind, but a long ball, and if it was grass, it would probably die a bit more, the ball. But as soon as it hits that surface, that lad's no chance.
Just skids.
Even if it's
so
fast
quickly.
as a gazelle wouldn't have caught that.
You wouldn't, Bernie.
I certainly wouldn't have. I was far from a gazelle. I was more like a gazette.
So Nathan Harker with the goal kick for Stockton Town. We've played just over 8 minutes here. It's Stockton Town 0, Oldham Athletic 0.
Do you still believe you're saying that?
Yeah.
Stockton and Oldham.
You know what? Stockton have worked hard. They deserve to be here playing these sort of sides. Why not?
Goal kick straight out of play on the far side. It's going to be an Oldham throw right on the halfway line there, left.
I don't envy Nathan Harker with that wind and rain blasting in his face at this moment in time. It's thrown down the line.
I think any throw down the line is going to be a long throw. The wind just carries it.
Yes.
But the ball pinging around just 20 yards outside the Stockton penalty area, pretty central. Brave head by Coulthard, but still Oldham in possession, looking to try and work it towards this near side where we are in the main stand on the right. Chance for Caprice, crosses it inside the Stockton penalty area. Nicholson with first time touch, just goes up in the air and the wind then takes it. Trapped in the corner flag area on the left hand side for Stockton, and it's the ball just trickles across the line and Oldham throwing on their right. Otis Khan. Now the ball played all the way back. Will Sutton goes back to his goalkeeper. Sutton again, looking to play the ball forward. Caprice is right, hugging the touchline on the right hand side. Good challenge. That'll be an Oldham throw-in. 15 yards inside the Stockton half on the right for Oldham in their all white strip. Reminds me a little bit of Crystal Palace with the two bands across the shirt. Possession going one way and the other. Nicholson eventually clears and it's gone through to the goalkeeper, Scott Malone.
Neither team get a hold of the game as yet. Still trying to settle.
Is it the conditions, you think?
Partly, but yeah, partly. Not all of it.
10 minutes in. Goalless it is at the Map Group UK Stadium. It's Stockton Town in the FA Trophy third round taking on Oldham Athletic, former Premier League Oldham Athletic. It's one of the biggest differentials in the trophy this third round. There are a couple of other games where you've got a couple of levels between the teams. The ball's just high in the air at the moment. Oldham looking to try and push forward, trying to tame the conditions. They've got a throw in far side, left hand side, and looking to build 10 yards inside the Stockton half. Nice work by Charles Lee. Turns smartly, finds Khan. Khan back to Wilson. And the ball now in the centre circle.
Coming forward now, Oldham on the left, and Etchebugum can't quite keep it in, so it'll be a Stockton Town throw-in out there on the right hand side. Stockton Town and Oldham still goalless here, as hasn't been.
Horrendous.
Very hard to get a grip on the game here.
Hard hill.
Going forward, Otis Khan will try and pick it up there, just lobs the ball towards the right hand side. Caprice is using all his might to try and get there. Josh Braggs just looking over his shoulder and gets his goalkeeper there to gather up and deal with it.
Quite smart that actually by Otis Khan. He just lifted it in the air and let the wind take it rather than playing it. If he'd have played it, it'd have gone out of touch.
It's okay from his point of view, but if you're the player receiving it, you see what you're doing.
There's a kick from Nathan Harker there as Uchibugum tries to go on the left hand side up against Lewis King. A couple of step overs, tried to play it through, well done by King there, and he is going to be thrown in the end.
It was a good challenge and it was a definite foul.
I think it's a Stockton free kick just on the edge of their own penalty area. We are 12 minutes into this one, goalless it remains. The wind is still howling. Storm Darragh still doing its thing here in the northeast. Woke up this morning, had a look outside. It was beautiful, not a breath of wind, still. And then checked the weather forecast to find out we were right in the eye of the storm. That's why it was so quiet. And very soon after, the wind picked up and it is lashing it down still here.
I'll have to hire a boat to get back to where I live.
You'll have trees down blocking your way.
There's trees and floods and terrible.
Just look to the ball, trying to roll him back there as Nathan Harker was trying to take the free kick there. He's trying to hold it in position.
And this was what the boss, Mickey, was worried about. He was saying he was feeling the game could be called off, not because of pitch conditions, but because of exactly this. Look, it's happened again.
Yeah.
So Nathan Harker's trying to take the free kick, but the ball gets blown off its spot.
You have to say it was a good kick.
It was, wasn't it? The referee showing a bit of common sense, just letting the ball roll as the goalkeeper kicked it.
Stephen Thompson just trying to send it over the top there, but offside was Michael Sweet. In fact, there's a throw to Stockton Town. Butler puts it forward into Stephen Thompson on the right, chips it towards the box. Josh Scott holds it up. Edge of the box now, turns, looks for a shot, comes across. Here's Kev Hayes. He's turning out, gives it back to Baggs. Baggs crosses it in. Scott's up there. Breaks. Oh, Michael Sweet almost in. Now he is Baggs again on the left. Comes inside, painting it out to Hayes. Back through Baggs. And eventually clearance is off Baggs, so it'll be a goal kick to Oldham. Would have been interest there for Stockton there, yeah.
Good bit of play, the lad held up well, turned, got a shot off. Unlucky.
That's what Josh Scott does very well. He holds up the ball well. He's a good physical striker.
He was good there.
Yeah.
And Dave, we've just heard from Matty. We've just heard from Joe at the Darlington game, York versus Darlington. Darlow. We've gone 1-0 up. Matty Cornish has scored. So it's 1-0 to Darlow.
So Matty Cornish giving the Quakers the lead at York. That's a brilliant start for Steve Watson's boys. We're really expecting a tough test at the Community Stadium in York. 1-0 Darlington lead. Here at the Map Group UK Stadium, it is 0-0. We await the first goal of the game and the first real chance we await.
Yeah, so 15 minutes in, I'd say we don't look overawed by the occasion. We don't look miles off Oldham so far. I know it's only early in the game, but they don't look streets ahead of us by any stretch.
If you're a neutral at the game like I am, not watched either team, you wouldn't be able to separate who's who, what division they're in.
You played in these conditions?
I have, of course I have. What in 20 years of football? Of course I have. I live in England, man.
Every week at Albion Rovers.
Albion Rovers, dear God, what a tip that was.
Well, I'll let you say that.
Yeah, that's a tip.
So throw it on the far side.
Lovely people, but a tip.
Uche Boulem's got the ball, looking to launch this in towards the Stockton Town penalty area. Ball bouncing around and being blown around on the far side, the Oldham Athletic left. It really is conditions that you see the ball go into the air and suddenly it just changes direction completely because the wind gets hold of it. Oldham being forced back now on their left-hand side, all the way back inside their own half. Good pressure from Stockton Town. In fact, it's played all the way back to Scott Malone in goal. And Malone can just lift it into the wind, aided by the wind. He's got it behind him in the Oldham goal. Ball on the halfway line. Outside, Otis Khan looking to see what's inside. Going inside. Good challenge.
Right bit of that, yeah. Stephen Thompson coming away with it. Tries to thread the ball through. Quite great for Michael Sweet. Sweet now has just pushed off it there. Will be a throw into Stockton Town on that right hand side, close to the level with the box.
He was unlucky, and if he could have passed the lad, there was two players getting into the box.
He's got a score update from York as well. York City have equalised. It's 1-1. Ajiboy has got the equaliser there for York versus Darlington.
Darlow's lead didn't last long. The Quakers at York, top of the National League. It's Stockton applying the pressure here at the Map Group UK Stadium, although a possible chance to break now for the visitors. Oldham coming to the halfway line. Caprice just dinks it forward, couldn't get purchase on the ball, and out of play goes for a throw into Stockton Town midway inside their own half on the Stockton left. Floodlights on, and they are what's telling the tale of the weather. You can see the rain blowing through the floodlights here on Bishopton Road West. That's how local we are. I'm looking across through trees to the Sainsbury's supermarket. It is the home of Stockton Town, and it's an incredible rise in football for the home side. But they look for possession as the ball's outside with Uche Boulem on the left-hand side for Oldham. Again, not really mastering the weather conditions and the ball rolling, particularly the playing conditions of the plastic pitch. The ball just rolling into touch.
Throw to Stockton Town on this right hand side. Lewis King's going to take it, gets into Butterworth, who just knocks it off for Charlesley there. It'll be no throw to Stockton Town, thrown down the line, trying to hold it up with Stephen Thompson, dispossessed. Put forward now towards Josh Stones. Garner's trying to get in there, getting a big sliding challenge in there was Campaign. It's going to be another throw in for Oldham on the left hand side.
Not afraid to go down on the plastic surface either, Stockton, and put the challenges in. Campaign today threw himself into it.
Well, that's the difference with the plastic surfaces these days. If you've done that on the ones that Bernie played on, you'd absolutely put your skin up and you've been bleeding.
I never tackled, so I had no problem with that.
No.
Ball's lifted high into the Stockton Town penalty area. This is an opportunity for Oldham. Just trying to control the ball. Jake Patrice, 10 yards outside the Stockton penalty area. Otis Khan, wide on the right, left-footed, tries to play it inside the penalty area, and Stockton able to get hold of the ball first, but possession's been lost. Far side, Uche, I'm going to call him Uche. Uche Berlin drifts it into the penalty area. Good clearance from Tom Coulthard. But again, Stockton having difficulty in retaining possession. Back to Oldham, right-hand side. Was it overrun? No, he did well. Otis Khan did well. Caprice, first time, right-footed cross inside the penalty area, but a push.
Coulthard there, yeah.
And it's going to be a Stockton Town free kick.
A lovely bit of skill there, just a nice back heel. Lad put the ball in the box and
hitting the 20-minute mark. It's Stockton Town 0, Oldham Athletic 0 in the FA Trophy. Stockton have a free kick in their box, which is going to be taken by the goalkeeper Nathan Harker.
And just while we've got a break in play, we've got a few Oldham fans contacting the show that on 03300432002. Mark says, come on the Latics. Jason said, call him Jez. It's much easier.
Jez. Yeah, we'll do Jez.
We'll stick with that.
Ryan's been in touch. Good to hear James Cartwright on the radio again, which is fab. Andy from Birmingham's been in touch as well.
Just 1 second, Daz. As Stockton having to defend.
Out there by Coulthard as Josh Stones was trying to come through there.
Yep.
He does that so many times, Coulthard. He stops attacks in their tracks. He comes out from the back line, and he's a really good defender. And honestly, he could have played at higher level than he's played with Stockton, but he's just so committed. They're all friends here. They love playing at Stockton, and as I say, some of them have probably sacrificed playing at a higher level to be here.
It's his 491st game for Stockton Town. Tom Coulthard this afternoon. As he's going to have some more defending to do, as it's a throw into the Latics on the right-hand side. Jake Caprice has the ball in his hand. Little 1-2, if you like, back to Caprice. And he finds an opportunity with the right foot to drill it inside the penalty area. Bounce to hand. Referee's quite happy with that, said carry on. Stockton tried to clear, but the wind just picks up the ball and blows it back towards them. But finally they do get the clearance, but again the Latics back in possession, quick to capitalise. Long range effort from a very long way out. That was 30 yards out, taking full advantage of the wind, but just wide of the mark.
That was a good hit. I mean, he's inside left, he's got on his right foot. I take it that's his favoured foot. For here it looked as if it was destined for the top left hand corner. Thankfully it dipped and hit the back of the fence and behind the goal, but that was a good effort.
Nathan Hark with the goal kick down the field towards the right hand side. Trying to get up there was Stephen Thompson, but here's Lewis King putting it forward. Trying to get on the end of that. Josh Scott puts it towards the box. Oldham deal with it. Charles leading down for Oldham. Here's Jez, as we're calling him now, on the right hand side, darting down that right hand side past Lewis King. He's got a long way there, puts the ball across. Adam Nicholson clears it out, and now getting away is Glenn Butterworth. Puts it forward towards Michael Sweet on the right hand side.
Get it in early.
Good opportunity to cross. Puts the ball across. Just misses Josh Scott there, and Oldham will get it away with Caprice here. Here's Khan.
Very good ball in. Maybe could have done that split second earlier, but it's still a good ball.
As Oldham cough up possession to Stockton Town, here's Adam Nicholson forward into Banks, close to the halfway line, comes across on his favoured right, cuts the ball towards the box, trying to hold it up was Sweet there. Now here's Hayes coming forward on that left hand side, crosses back D, Sweet's in there over the bar, didn't get the right sort of strike on the ball there, put too much on it.
Ball's coming for the left, the lad's cushion headed it into your man's right foot, and he hit it in the volley, and unfortunately couldn't keep it down. That was
a very hard chance to take that.
Without a doubt. That's very difficult technique, but it was a good move.
So there has been a few moves for Stockton Town in these opening almost 25 minutes now that would give them encouragement throughout the game. I think over the last 10 minutes Oldham have started to move it around a bit more, get familiarity with the pitch, but I think there's an opportunity for Stockton on the break in this game.
There are, but the conditions are getting worse. We're seeing the ball back into the arms of the Stockton keeper Nathan Harker. That was from a flicked header which was blown at some speed towards him. So the storm is still here, very much so. The rain is picking up in its intensity. Stockton, though, on the attack for the moment. Right hand side, just ball played back towards halfway, looking for an opportunity. There's a bit of space on the right hand side. Good cross is needed. A good cross comes in, and he was unable to finish. It was Kevin Hayes. The ball fell to his feet inside the penalty area, and he put it wide.
When he hit it, I think it's his own teammate
And went down.
Michael Sweet, as it looked like it was heading towards the goal there. Joe Garner chests it back to Jez, coming down the left hand side for Oldham. Further on, and Kitchen's not going to get there. It's going to go out for a Stockton Town goal kick.
Before the game, Bernie, we were talking about the conditions and how much of a leveler these conditions are. Is that what we're seeing play its part here, or are we actually seeing Stockton lift their game and they should be given credit for this?
It may be an unfair assessment, but Stockton's up for it. You can see they're up for it. They're tackling. They may be rushing things sometimes. There's nobody really getting a foothold in the game. Both teams, I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't think it's a game for the purists, but the conditions aren't the game
if they don't allow it, do they?
No. So it's two teams giving their all, but there's not a lot in it.
Josh Baggs just lifting the ball away from the edge of his own penalty area for Stockton. Bit of a challenge between Caprice and Hayes. It's going to be an Oldham throw-in just inside their own half on the Oldham right-hand side. Again, Stockton Town in their traditional yellow and blue strip, kicking from right to left as we're looking at this from the main stand at the Map Group UK Stadium. Oldham Athletic in all white with the orange and blue cross chest band. Well, this throw-in's been taken about 15 yards further forward from where it went out, but referee happy to allow play to continue. Of a battle in midfield, and that battle ends with the sound of the referee's whistle. It's a Stockton Town free kick 20 yards inside their own half, which Adam Nicholson, the captain, the club captain, he prepared to take it. He's now going to walk away and allow Nathan Harker, the goalkeeper, to come forward and take. But will the ball stay still on the 3G pitch? We'll see. Still blowing a gale. That's not going to improve at all in the course of this game. The conditions are set for...
Not moved an inch.
There you go. Long kick forward, holds up towards the end of its flight. Stockton in possession, right-hand side. Thompson's out there. And I think we're going to need a new ball. That one was lifted high into the air.
Bang goes 200 quid.
And it's gone right across the ring road outside.
200 quid a ball. Oh, my head.
Oh, dear. Again, Stockton in possession, right-hand side, chance to cross, low ball put in.
Corner for Stockton
taking
Town.
a deflection, that's a corner to Stockton.
From the right-hand side, coming over to take it is Kev Hayes. See if he can put a better delivery than Glenn Butterworth put in the last time. And calls have come on Stockton coming in the shed. This is a big opportunity for the Anchors. Short corner taken back to Hayes, and
it was a good ball as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, whipped in left-footed from the right-hand side. He was curling in towards the face of Scott Malone, but the referee spotted an infringement. Actually, I think it was offside that the assistant referee has given. So it's a bit of a break in play. It's going to be an Oldham Athletic indirect free kick. It was an offside right over by the corner flag, with Stockton trying to take it quickly and short.
Maloney with the free kick for Oldham from his left hand side, puts it towards the Stockton Town half, headed away by Lewis King. Stephen Thompson now putting it over the top, chasing is Josh Scott, Kev Hayes. Maloney comes out and deals with it, only as far as Glenn Butterworth on halfway, heads it towards Thompson on the right hand side. Bit of a poor ball from Thompson there, couldn't get it through to Michael Sweet. Back now is Kitchen forward for Oldham Athletic. Up there is Tom Coulthard. Up there is Cam Painter. But Oldham have it now. Stockton win it back though. Here's Painter coming into the Oldham half of the field. Get to the left towards Baggs. Baggs now further on to Kev Hayes. Hayes will put a low ball across and Oldham will deal with that. Cleared out, only as far as Butterworth though. Butterworth tries to put a ball towards the run of.
By the way, it was a great vision, great ball, just very unlucky.
Just too much on it. Yeah, and just when you wanted the wind to hold it up, it didn't.
Yeah.
So it ran behind for a goal kick. It was Charlie Raglan with a loose ball at skipper for Oldham Athletic, and that presented Stockton Town with an opportunity, but one that wasn't converted. So goal kick, Scott Malone will take.
Neither keeper have been tested yet. Need somebody to test the keeper, don't they?
I was expecting Nathan Harker, the Stockton Town goalkeeper, to be tested quite a bit because he's got the worst of the gale right in his face. As the ball's right to the far end of the field, just going to be watched over the line by Tom Coulthard, the central defender for Stockton. It's going to be a Stockton Town goal kick. 29 minutes on the clock, goalless it remains.
I think Stockton will be happy with the two teams to be goalless at this point.
Goalless with that wind in your face, absolutely.
I was just thinking just then when you were saying about Oldham, you know, with the wind with them, do you think they'll be regretting it? They're wasting a little bit here.
Well, they might find it easier to play football facing the wind, you don't know. Second half to come, but we're still 15 minutes away from half time. Hayes has moved across towards the right-hand side. First time ball put in, it's very high. That is going to hang in the breeze. Caprice is under it, he can't get there. But the threat almost over for Oldham. Khan is back trying to help, and Caprice can complete the clearance to halfway.
Did you say a breeze? You mean a hurricane?
Hurricane, yeah. The very back edge of a hurricane.
But the ball, I mean, balls, I think now, when they're getting it wide position, Stockton should be whipping it in on the floor, try and whip it in rather than put height on it. That was about 50 feet high, wasn't it?
And
zip it in.
Storm Darragh got more possession of the ball on that occasion. To throw it to Stockton on the far side, right hand side, 15 yards inside their own half. And Stockton Town, the anchors, not in any hurry to take this throw. Lewis King, ball in his hands, throws it forward into the Oldham Athletic half. But that forward movement cut out completely. And eventually the ball works its way back to Nathan Harker in the Stockton Town goal. Harker, the ball just hangs with the wind and blows back.
Didn't even reach the Oldham half there.
Didn't reach the edge of the centre circle. That's how bad the wind conditions are. Khan, Pakistan international for Oldham, wearing 33. Outside of Caprice. Overlapping fullback Caprice, looking to get to the byline. Has a second attempt at it. Pushed it a little bit further forward this time. Low cross, good cross. Ball free inside the area. Khan, chance for Oldham. Blocked.
Josh Scott now turns back. Stephen Thompson bursting into the Oldham half. Kind of held it up a little bit there. Didn't take his momentum forward. And Oldham went back with Maloney. Almost challenged by Scott. Still an opportunity. And eventually
that's a modern game I'm talking about, messing about the back, almost getting done.
You don't like it, do you?
Oh, I despise
goalkeeper with the ball at his feet.
It's actually, it comes to a stage where it's boring. I watch Middlesbrough every week, man,
yeah.
and we do it every week. And we do it sometimes very badly. And it's boring. We're getting beat 1-0 the other week and we're messing about the back with 8 minutes to go. Don't get it.
We've got a break in play here. One of the Stockton players down needing some treatment. I don't know whether Adam Bragg, our touchline reporter, is still around, whether he's still with us, whether he's decided to throw himself into the coffee machine to get warm. What are you seeing from where you are, Adam?
I'm behind the Stockton bench here. I know 14 is getting stripped and ready. It looks like it's Scott down. He's been having a few injuries recently, the lads around here are saying, so it looks like he's coming off. Early change for Stockton.
Big loss. But Michael Fowler's potentially going to come on. He's one of the hardest workers for Stockton Town, puts his all into it, got a big goal. Well, he didn't score actually, he was very good in the FA Trophy last round against Scarborough Athletic, the 3-1 win. But he puts his heart into the club. Hopefully, if he is to come on, he can get himself a goal today, because that would be huge.
Well, he's got 4 already this season. If he comes on, he'll be looking to add to that, but at the moment, just for the moment, has there been the change? Just having a look. Yep, there has been the change. So Fowler's come on for his 27th appearance of the season. 4 goals, as I say, he's got. 23-year-old. He's done the rounds, including a spell at Burnley.
Just a question. Do you chop and change the team regular?
He tries to keep a consistent lineup. He uses about 12, 13 players week in, week out. So he tries to keep it relatively consistent.
Have you got a big squad?
Not a massive squad, no.
Right.
Opportunity, right-hand side, penalty area. Stockton breaking, looking to try and fire the ball inside, looking for a good cross. The cross comes in, but sadly for the home side. It was too much on it, too deep.
Yeah, I just somebody's told me 17 players and 4 young ones. So yeah, I mean, you see,
pretty compact squad then. Oh, good play.
Back stick, he's on.
Lays it back in the box now with Jez. For Oldham on that left-hand side, looking for shape to shoot. Does well blocked.
Good defending.
Hammond comes back out to Hammond again. Crossing towards the box. What a header by Nicholson, throwing himself that one. Now he is Stephen Thompson. Just runned away from him there. Or ran.
Let's get the grammar correct.
Yes, indeed.
Oldham back in possession inside their own half. Ball at the feet of Scott Malone, yes.
Malone, he gets it forward towards the Stockton Town half, just runs away from Jez there. He will be a throw into Oldham on that left-hand side.
It shows you what the impact of the weather's having. Malone was able to clear the ball from the ground, and it goes out after a touch for a throw-in on the edge of the Stockton Town, or just outside of the edge of the Stockton Town penalty area. Oldham looking to come forward. Carl's gone infield. There's been a bit of a switch on this right-hand side. Now driven inside the penalty area, cleared by Nicholson. Second opportunity for Stockton to clear. This one was successful. Caprice picks up the ball 10 yards inside the Stockton half. Garner just plays it down the line, but a bit of a disconnect with those wearing white. It looks like the ball went out of play and came back in again. It's going to be an Oldham Athletic throw-in. 15 yards inside the Stockton half. Caprice has got the ball in his hands. Little 1-2. And the fullback just knocks it back. Khan forced back to the halfway line for Oldham. As the Laddicks look to build again with the deep ball, which is met by Coulthard.
I thought the bounce of the ball beat the defender. There was no infringement there, was there? Dave?
Didn't see that,
the
Ben.
referee union. Oh, you were
referee union, yeah. Didn't see it. I'm claiming an Arsene Wenger.
The bounce of the ball beat him.
Well, it's an Oldham Athletic free kick.
It is a free kick to Oldham, just outside the centre circle now. Will be put in, I think, right-footed from there towards the box. I think it's Khan standing over it. Opportunity to put this towards the box. I think Stockton have got the height on Oldham now as the ball's put in. Comes all the way through into the hands of Harker to get the second attempt there. With a slippy ball out there. Hayes now on the left hand side. Got Bags beyond him. Long ball forward towards Michael Fowler. Khan's just
Fowler would have got that normally, but the wind held the ball up.
Yeah, it did.
But again, whip it up the line. Whip it with his left peg.
Yep.
Curl it on fairly low rather than put any height in it.
Challenge there. Breaks out for Fowler. Coming forward now towards the box. Fowler holding up a couple of Oldham players.
Too much traffic in there. He's cutting on. He's right, and there's 4 white shots.
Caprice away for Oldham. Puts it forward. Garner now brings it down. Turns back towards the centre of the circle. Stumbles and then finds it out to the left towards Kitchen in his own half now. It's going to be back with Raglan all the way back to his goalkeeper Maloney. As Oldham look to build up again. Raglan coming forward with it now. Back now to Maloney. Out to number 21 Sutton.
Slow patient play, build up by Oldham.
Yes. Put forward towards the left towards Jez, but cut out there by Lewis King, and Stockton have it back now. Sweet. Can't keep possession though, Stockton. Jez now. Central. There was Hammond, and Oldham cough up possession back to Stockton. Butterworth Neither side can keep possession here. Jez coming towards the Stockton Town box. Kitchen going, Charsley going beyond him and goes out of play.
Yeah, it's just the wrong ball by Jez. I hope Oldham fans don't mind us calling him Jez. It was your suggestion. Better than Jezra and
17
Uchek
Jez.
Bullen. I'm probably
Should have
destroying that name. Yeah. But he did have the opportunity to... cramps kicked in the press box. That's how tight it is.
Cramp. It's only fit people that get cramped.
Down the field by Harker. Well, we'll be down the field by Harker in a second. Down the field by Harker. Looking towards Michael Fowler. Held up again with the wind. Jez back to Raglan. Just waits. Gets it out to Kitchen. Back now with Sutton. Central for Oldham, bringing it out from the back line towards the Stockton Town half. Lays it back to Caprice. Caprice back to Sutton. Sutton just shapes up, looks, decides to bring it forward a little bit more and then chips it towards the box, headed away by Coulthard. Loose ball picked up by Oldham there. Here's Kitchen. Trying to get in there was Painter. Khan now. Further out to the right hand side to Caprice. Up against Kev Hayes. Goes down the line. Puts a cross in. Well blocked by Baggs. It's going to be a corner to Oldham.
Which Carlo will take. So the options really are put it into the wind and let the wind take it in, I'm assuming.
I'll tell you what, if you whip it in on that greasy surface, yeah, that caused more havoc for me. Defenders don't like that.
5 minutes before the break.
Jez is going short, but it's put towards the box.
It long.
And it's knocked out by the Stockton defence. Towards Khan. Back now with Hammond. Well blocked by Stephen Thompson and just can't get there. So Oldham still inside the Stockton half of the field. Just back into the Oldham half now. Maloney gets it out to Raglan. Bringing it forward now. Jez just tried to put it out towards the left there, but goes out for a throw-in. Well, we're into the 41st minute here. It's Stockton Town 0, Oldham Athletic 0. As I said, it's been quite an even affair, but neither side still able to get a real stamp on this game so far.
No, neither side getting a hold of it. Oldham's had more of the possession, they've had more of the ball, they've looked like they wanted to push more. Stockton, it's more counter-attacks. But the conditions really are the master at the moment.
Both teams have lacked quality on the ball.
Yeah.
The truth be known, whether it's down to individuals collectively or the weather. Dear God.
Nicholson, big lift up towards the Oldham half,
back into the Stockton Town
and it's
half
come
there.
back into the Stockton Town half on the wind. But the Anchors back in possession. This will be interesting for Nathan Harker. It's a back pass with the wind blowing it. It was high and bouncing, but he did well, the young keeper. I say young, 25 years of age. He's young in my book.
Still got plenty of years left as a goalkeeper at
Absolutely.
25, yeah. As it's a throw-in to Oldham on the left-hand side. I think that's Kitchen who's going to take that one. Gets it to Charsley. Back to Kitchen. Puts it back to Sutton in the centre circle. Caprice now. Stockton just trying to put the pressure on. Caprice gets away from the challenge of Hayes. Almost past Painter and gets it back to Raglan. Now here's Kitchen. All the way across. Sutton still working around the back line. Oldham trying to find that opening. That ball's going to be picked off by Lewis King. The long ball by Caprice there. But Stockton give away back to Oldham.
They like that diagonal ball, don't they?
They do.
Nice flick on as well.
Tries to get there on the right hand side. He's going to go Adam Nicholson here. He gets it back to Caprice. Opportunity to cross the ball in. Dealt with by Baggs, and Nicholson can clear it for Stockton now. Just puts it to the Oldham half. Heading out is Sutton, back to his goalkeeper Maloney. Raglan back to Maloney again. More of this playing out from the back that Bernie doesn't like. Going forward is Raglan, chips it over the top looking for Jez. Cleared out by Lewis King, only as far as Joe Garner, I think. who again has been fouled twice there.
Twice.
The referee gave it the second time.
Can I just clarify one thing before we restart the play? Bernie did like defenders and goalkeepers playing it around at the back when he was a striker.
I would love it. I would love it.
How many goals do you think you get these days?
Probably none.
Not in this current guys.
No, but the thing is, when they're playing about the back, no, watch the free kick.
Free kick coming in now from...
It's on the Oldham left. It's going to be right-footed, so this is going to curl right into the penalty area, the Stockton Town penalty area. It's going to come in on the wind as well. The wind, the gale will bring it in. Little flick, it's going to be a corner to Oldham. Stockton able to defend. It was just a little header that took it away.
We don't want to concede a goal now, do they? Stockton want to get in at half-time, 0-0, and...
Be very happy if it's 0-0 at half-time, yeah. There's going to be 2 minutes of additional time looking over on that far-hand side. I think the board's going to come up.
Glad you can read that from here. I forgot my glasses, I left them in the car. So it is Athletic's corner on their right-hand side. It's going to be taken left-footed. This is going to swing in, and it is deep towards the penalty spot. Good clearance by Stockton Town. Caprice playing almost a central defender's position at the moment. He's going to have to defend on the halfway line. There's a counter-attack on for Stockton, and they do have bodies forward. Calmed as well for Oldham. And the Athletic's back 5 yards outside their own penalty area, back in possession and safely back to the feet of Scott can't even speak, it's that cold, Malone. 0-0. We're approaching 45 minutes. We'll see if we get confirmation of those 2 minutes to be added very shortly. Long ball driven down centre field, met by Tom Coulthard. Coulthard for Stockton. Very, very strong. You're right, 2 minutes. You can read an upside down board.
Well, we have some skills here at Stockton Town.
The wind's picking up in intensity.
This roof's going to blow up.
The bad news is the beer stand roof came off just before kick-off. They're still serving beer though. And the wind that we're talking about gets hold of the ball, blows it behind the Stockton goal line. It is going to be a goal kick to the home side. 0-0. And we await the first real goal-scoring opportunity. It's a long-range effort for the visitors. And Stockton Town, a bit of a snapshot just for inside the penalty area, deflecting behind for a goal kick off their own player. That's as close as we've come to the deadlock being broken. And Nathan Harker's just going through this rigmarole of placing the ball for a goal kick, the wind blowing it, he comes back and replaces it again. And again, for the third time. I mean, that ball's not just rolling slightly. He leaves the ball stationary and then it comes at him very quickly. Successful third time. Takes the kick left-footed. And again, the wind just takes it straight out of play, yeah.
Don't envy him at all, trying to kick in that wind at all. As it's a throw into Oldham on the left-hand side. About 15 yards into the Stockton Town box. Kitchen forward. Go towards the box. Put back in. And that's going to run out for a Stockton Town goal kick. Just got away from Jez there. That's Jezu and Uchiwagun, who I think we're butchering the surname, so we're calling him Jez.
Jez. And plenty more Latics fans are sending us messages on the red. Mark says, come on the Latics. Jason says, call. Oh, we've had that one, haven't we? Call him Jez. It's much easier. You can send us messages through if you want. If they're clean, we'll read them out. The WhatsApp number is 0330 043 2002.
And if they're unclean, I'll read them out.
We've played that 2 minutes now, so the referee should be blowing his whistle any minute now. Or any second, should I say.
Oldham playing in their third consecutive season in the National League, so small plastic pitches, non-league grounds are not exactly something we're used to. That's Andy in Birmingham. Again, the wind blowing the ball back towards the Stockton goal. And Tom Coulthard was trying to marshal it out for a goal kick, but in the end the ball just didn't roll fast enough for him, and he's conceded a corner right at the death. I mean, we literally have 5 seconds remaining of time added on, and it's an Oldham corner. The wind picks up its intensity, it keeps dying a little, and then it really starts blowing a hoolie. This is right-footed from the left-hand side, cutting right into the face. of the Stockton Town defence, and it goes behind for yet another corner.
Is it a dodgy watch he's got?
No, I said it going, and then the referee's just playing over, isn't he? Jez knocks it back. Opportunity to put the ball in again.
It's a high ball.
Still in there.
And the wind's picking it up.
Oh, it hits the
body.
Jesus.
Can't say that on the radio, mate.
Sorry. Apologies.
The voice of James Cartwright.
We're very passionate.
The half-time whistle blows, and literally 10 seconds before that whistle went, Oldham pushing forward, the ball careering off the crossbar in the middle of a group of players and coming away. It is 0-0 at the break. Just having a look at some of the messages that are coming through. Bernie, while I do that, what are your thoughts on the first 45?
I thought both teams flatter to deceive. Neither's got a foothold in the game. Obviously conditions play a part. Neither kit has been tested. When the ball goes to either flank, the lack of real quality into the box has been disappointing.
The side who's got that bit more quality would fancy playing into the wind, because you can get the ball down and play it around.
Yeah. There's no reason to rhyme. Days like this, hey, anything's possible.
Tell you what, I'm going to hit that coffee stand. Forget the beer stand.
I want to hit the glove stand.
Right, we're back underway.
Headed forward by Coulthard. Picked up there by Khan. Trying to put it through. Cleared out. Coming over the top four. Michael Fowler on the left hand side now. Trying to hold it up. Back to goal. Gives it into Stephen Thompson across to Butterworth. Just ran away from him too much there. Jez now in his own box. Cleared out by Kitchen, I think. Didn't get much on that clearance. Hayes. Thompson shot. Blocked. Stockton trying to keep the pressure up there as Oldham clear. Stones over his head. Still in the Oldham half now. As Hammond knocks it out there, will be a throw to Stockton Town over on that left-hand side.
Tell you something, we do have a lot of Oldham fans listening to us on the red this afternoon. You can listen to us by the way on smart speaker, online, via our new app. If you go to the App Store on iOS, I didn't, and the Apple Store, I didn't tell you that because we haven't formally launched it. But if you want to take it as with you can. But Oldham seem to be getting caught by Stockton. Chance, shot,
Fowler
and
needs to
saved.
put more on that.
It was a good touch, good turn, but the finish just lacked that ruthlessness and power. It was a comfortable save at the end of the day, but it was good touch, good turn, but the finish unlucky. That's first shot on target. Is that right?
First shot on target, yeah. The voice of Bernie Slaven, former Middlesbrough and Republic of Ireland international, played in the World Cup under Big Jack. Sitting alongside James Cartwright, the Stockton Town commentator, and myself, Dave Roberts, here on the Red Radio. Bringing you all the action as Oldham try and push forward. Little ball flicked outside, right-hand side, inside. Khan inside the area, looking to jing onto his right foot. He just loses possession, and the anchors are able to clear.
And it will be a throw into Oldham over on that right-hand side. Sutton to take this one. Just waiting for him to get the ball now.
I hear the fans in the distance singing attack. That's what we want. I think it's been a better start. Second half for Stockton.
It's thrown into the Stockton half the field actually. Thrown in towards Khan. Tried to spin away. Crease puts it forward. Runs off Stones. And then getting fouled there was... I think it was Painter there getting fouled. It will be a free kick to Stockton Town. Over on that left hand side. So opportunity to harker with it forward with the wind on his back. Get some distance on this one. Long by Harker. Flicked on by Thompson, knocked out by a Oldham defender. Jess tried to keep it in.
He get it down.
King trying to get himself in there. Cleared out only as far as Painter. Tried a shot. Bit of an ambitious one, blocked, and now here's Baggs. Baggs coming forward, trying to thread the ball through, and it'll run through for Maloney in the end.
This is a very much brighter start by Stockton.
Without a doubt.
They've got the wind, obviously they've got the wind behind them.
Yeah,
so
but they're keeping on the floor as well. Oof.
And I've got my glasses on second half so I can see Bernie. Glenn Butterworth. Ball driven back to Nathan Harker, who's going to clear off the deck, the Stockton keeper. 3 players have beaten the offside trap here, but they won't beat the ball running out, you don't think? No, it's gone too far. The wind got hold of it, took it well in front. And as much as Stockton were trying to advance, the ball goes behind for a goal. Kick Scott Malone will take.
When it hits the surface, it's like, the Super Bowls you used to get as a kid.
Oh, yeah.
You bounce on the goal.
Super Bowls, I remember
them.
them.
As soon as it hits the surface, you've no chance.
Like a bouncy ball, yeah.
Yeah, no chance.
Scott Malone, the goal kick for Oldham. Has played football in the Northern Premier League, Premier Division, Maloney. It's out to his defender, Raglan. Putting it forward, just trying to direct players forward, but getting challenged there was Jezarun. Or Jez as we're calling him.
Yeah, Jez. Oh, it's a
rash.
Bit of a wayward ball by Michael Sweet. There's a shot coming in from distance. Drops into the hands of Malone.
Good effort. The keeper was comfortable, but it's still a good effort. He's a good 20 odd yards out, 25 yards.
Do wonder what Michael Dunwell said at half time. As interest here for Stockton as Lewis King has it into Butterworth, tried to get it back to King. Fowler gets it back to Thompson. Here's Hayes. He's going to put a cross in, headed out, only as far as Butterworth. Well blocked in the end. I was saying, I wonder what's been said by Michael Dunwell.
Probably you're as good as this.
Yeah.
Probably you're as good as this lot. Have a go. Let's test the keeper.
Yeah.
For me, Stockton did better in the 5, however long's gone, 6 minutes, than the first half.
Got to say hi to Julie in Oldham. Thanks for being with us, Julie. Hi. It's not our usual 11 playing today. Promotion is far more important to us than the Cup ever will be. But it's certainly important to Stockton, and they're doing the pushing at the moment. The Athletics having to try and clear from their own penalty area. Jez in possession, right in front of us, but blocked. Stockton back in possession. Good work by Cam Painter. Edge of the Oldham penalty area. Again, Stockton just looking for the opportunity, which doesn't come.
They can't get out.
The home side still in possession.
Stockton keeping it up there in the Oldham half. In the end, Coulthard can't find Painter, and that will leave some of the pressure for Oldham there.
A very encouraging start to the second half for Stockton.
It was a good spell to start this second half as Kitchen has a throw in on the left hand side for the Latics.
I want to balance out the comments coming in. Remember the people listening in South Africa saying, "Come on, Stockton." It's Leanne Mulligan. She's in South Africa at an Irish wedding. Work that one out, Bernie.
I didn't.
As it comes through for Sweet. Oh, well saved by Maloney. It will be a corner for Stockton Town. Sweet was breaking through there.
A wee bit more cool calmness. He could have dinked over the keeper. The keeper went to ground. He made a save at the end of the day. I think hindsight, the lad will know that he maybe could have dinked it.
Sweet was through one-on-one with the keeper.
Through one-on-one.
The ball was running quickly, so he didn't have a lot of time to think about it, but got the touch. The keeper also got the touch and put it behind. Swinging in!
Stockton lead! On the back stick, Captain Fantastic gives the Yankees the advantage here.
Yeah, even I'm a Stockton fan. I'm like, yeah!
Oh, pandemonium in the shed. A cracking delivery to the back stick there. And as he does so many times in his career, Adam Nicholson's there, but to put it away, and unbelievably, it's Stockton Town 1, Oldham Athletic 0.
Was it Adam? I saw Steve Thompson in there.
No, it's definitely Adam Nicholson.
Oh, there he is. Yeah, he's down.
He's ghosted in at the back stick and he's rifled at top left-hand corner. Great finish. He's hitting the volley.
He's hurt, actually. He's picked up an injury. I don't know if that's during the celebration. But Stockton Town have the lead here at the Map Group UK Stadium. Adam Nicholson. We've talked about him so much in the build-up to this game. This is the man who's made 539 appearances prior to coming in today.
122 goals now for Stockton Town.
Yep, 122, and probably, I would hasten to say, the one he'll remember the most.
Without a doubt. As I say, Stockton have come out the block second half, been more direct, tested the goalkeeper, and now they've got the goal. Get a second, you could probably say good night to this shower.
It was a great ball whipped in.
That ball's
from the left-hand side. Look at
the
that.
Stockton half.
The wind really taking hold of the ball there. But Stockton taking hold of the conditions.
Oh, almost threaded through to Michael Fowler there. Stockton just need to keep this pressure on Oldham.
Charlie Raglan with a last gasp challenge. As Oldham can come forward on their right-hand side, but it's a bit of a wayward pass, goes straight into touch, deep inside Stockton territory. But the Athletics now know they've got a game on their hands. The Storm Darragh blowing firmly in the face of the National League side, and they're a goal to nil down, and Stockton really have their tails in the air.
And rightly so. As I say, they've come out a totally different side second half. They've played some good football, they've tested the goalkeeper, now they've got a goal. I've never seen any of that in first half.
Maybe it is the conditions, Bernie. Because Stockton have the wind now at their backs. And they have a throw-in on the halfway line on the far side. Their left-hand side. And kicking from left to right as we look from the main stand here at the Map Group Stadium. Possession lost. Ball dinked forward. Looking for Jez to chase. That's going to come right at us in the main stand. And it's going to be an Oldham Athletic throw-in on the halfway line, their left-hand side.
It's a throw in to Oldham on the left-hand side, close to the halfway line. Kitchen to take this one. 55 minutes in. Stockton 1, Oldham 0. As Jez tries to put it towards the box there. Hammond's trying to get in there. Stockton get away with Butterworth. His clearance is blocked. It'll be a Stockton throw-in on the right-hand side, about midway inside the old Stockton Town half of the field.
Keep your comments coming, by the way. WhatsApp number 0330 043 2002. Ladix fan here. You've been putting on a better performance than Leighton Orient did by this time in the FA Cup. That's Declan from Stockport. Good to hear. Thanks, mate.
He's on the left now, holding it up.
That's that free kick.
Deck, and it will be a free kick to Stockton Town. An opportunity for Butterworth to put this towards the box. An opportunity for Adam Nicholson to get on the end of the ball again.
Just don't forget the gulf between these two teams. You've got two full divisions separating them.
Indeed.
Stockton up there just on the coattails of the playoff places in the Northern Premier League Premier Division. Oldham Athletic, I think it's 5th in the National League. Their eyes firmly focused on the league and getting back into the EFL as quickly as they can.
Put in by Butterworth, cleared away by Stones. Jez now, Bags challenging him. Painter comes away with it, gets it back to King, clips it forward. Fowler holding it up, trying to get past Sutton at an angle and blocks his shot over the bar.
Yeah, initially I thought he'd lost possession, but he kept control, got a shot off, he was leaning back, always tended to go high, and it went over the bar. But nevertheless, good effort.
Yeah, keeping up in that Oldham half as Oldham have it now with Raglan. Clears it down. Doesn't get that much distance on it though. Back now with Caprice. Oh, challenged by Hayes. Coming into the box now. Oh, off the bar! Comes down the straight. The flag's up.
Oh,
the flag's up.
What a strike!
What a strike
What
from
a
Hayes.
strike! Hits the bar, comes down. Lads put it in. He's a judge offside, but it was a great effort.
Cracking strike. Hayes, left-hand side of the penalty area, near the apex, hit the crossbar, came down. Sweep was offside. Almost 2-0, and almost good night Oldham at that point.
Cleared down by Maloney, holds up in the wind again. It's going to come back into the Oldham half here. Here's Nicholson. Stephen Thompson just ran away from him there. Clearance again. Can't get out the Oldham half. Painter now. Oh, nice little move by Painter. Coming down the right hand side. Just looking for an option. Eventually finds King. King forward. Ball's caught up there by Kitchen, and he's Charles Lee, and he's fouled there. Will be a free kick to Oldham. On their left hand side, will be taken by the captain Raglan. And the ball just made a little bit of a movement as Raglan got it forward there. Adam Nicholson's up there. Nicholson gets into the Oldham half. Thompson trying to get it in the sweet. Raglan comes away with it for Oldham. King's in there.
Great tackle.
Big tackle.
It will be a...
Locals not happy.
No.
They thought it was the boot was left in on Lewis King.
Kitchen with the throwing on the left-hand side, close to halfway for Oldham. Gets it forward, looking for Garner. And that was an elbow. It will be a Stockton Town free kick. Over on their right-hand side. Stockton Town 1, Oldham Athletic 0. We're nearly at the 60-minute mark here, the hour mark. And Stockton, I would say, are well deserving of their lead early on in the second half. Yep.
Let's forget about the first half. I don't think there was much talking about. Much to talk about. But second half, Stockton's come out, looked to business, done the business, almost get a second. And if they get a second, I honestly think it'll be good night, Oldham.
Down really by Harker, headed back. It will be a Stockton Town throw-in on that left-hand side.
Stockton's confidence has grown unbelievable in the second half. No doubt there's been a few harsh words behind the scenes and maybe play a wee bit more football and more confidence and get more shots off, and they've did all that.
Just a throw-in with Baggs on this left-hand side for Stockton. Thompson goes short. Hayes now trying to get past Caprice. Cleared away by Oldham.
Jim in Dobcross has been back on. He just says thank God for the flag. Obviously a Latics fan. Well, it's 1-0 Stockton lead. Could be a big upset on the cards here in the northeast. We're at the MAP Group UK Stadium, just off the Ring Road in Stockton-on-Tees. As Stockton Town take on Oldham Athletic.
Headed out there, Thompson. Fowler now. Jez clears it out. And going to deck there was Caprice, I think. Oh, I'm getting chopped down there was Charles Lane. He goes at Adam Nicholson, pushes him. Not happy with that challenge at all there. The Oldham Athletic midfielder. So there's a free kick to Oldham in the centre circle now. And it's a yellow card there. I think for Campaign to. Who was the guilty party there? Well, Oldham might be considering some changes soon. Add a bit of something different to what they're offering so far, but I think the wind's not allowing them to get out their own half in this second half, and also the pressure coming forward from Stockton Town as well. But here's a free kick for Oldham in the centre circle. Put forward by Raglan. Nicholson's going to try and get up there, heads it out. Sweet. Further forward to Thompson. And Thompson just challenged before he could get the ball forward there.
I think he got his studs caught in the turf.
Yeah.
And went to ground, but it is a Stockton throw-in, 10 yards.
Stubbed his toe.
Back heel by Sweet there. Fowler. Hayes. Central coming towards the box now. Trying to waltz his way through. Couple of step overs, little chip, and it's comfortable for Maloney there.
The final ball was a poor one, but the skill was very, very good to watch.
He had the option outside as well, he could have played.
Adam Nicholson clears it away for Stockton. But he is Oldham now in the centre circle. Jez on the left hand side. Kitchen's getting going beyond him. Kitchen now puts the ball across. Turn back. Caprice is going to be there. Chance for Caprice to cross. Caprice puts it in. Headed out. Stockton can deal with it with Butterworth now.
Good defensive header.
Nicholson again.
That's one of his main strengths of his game, Nicholson. Proper old-fashioned centre half. Loves good header brick if you threw it at him.
So it's an Oldham Athletic throw-in. Far side, 15 yards inside their own area, looking to go down the line, but again that high ball's going to get caught up in the wind. Stockton happy just to put it back into touch, so 5 yards have been made up. Again the throw comes in. It's Caprice taking the throw-in. Coulthard just plays it back into touch. Latic's not making much progress on the right-hand side.
They've not been in it second half.
No.
Long may that continue.
Again, it's the long throw. Again, it was caught in the wind. And again, it's back out for a throw-in, but this time it's going to be a Stockton Town throw-in, just on the halfway line. What are we? 19 minutes into the second period, and Stockton still lead by a goal to nil.
So it's a throw into Oldham, Caprice. Lead out by Baggs. Trying to get in there is Fowler. Maloney heads it out. Thompson tries on goal. And that has just bounced the wrong side of the post there.
You know what? I thought it was in.
I thought it was
I was
in.
ready to jump up
Waiting
there.
to the last there to see if it had gone in, but unfortunately wrong side of the post for Stockton.
Oh, he'd done the keeper as well. He was way off his
Malone,
line.
way off his line.
Way off his line.
Ball chipped over the top of the Laddick's keeper and bounced just a yard wide of the upright.
It reminded me of Dieng.
From last night at Burnley, turf
Before
moor.
he get done.
Stockton coming forward.
Can't knock it past Sutton there. Now he is Baggs. Gets it forward.
I suppose from a Stockton perspective, Bernie, is this just down to heart now? They've just got to work hard for the rest of the game?
Of course they do. But hey, they've done brilliant second half.
Messages coming in. My brother-in-law will not be happy. He's an Oldham diehard. John Goulding. Mark Riley in the dry. From home, from in front of the home fire on 4 bars. Come on, Stockton Town.
I'm going to put my feet in the coal fire tonight. Sorry, log fire, no log
It's
coal.
called, you got a log fire, have
Log
you?
fire. No coal.
Okay, in the Slaven mansion.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Bernie Slaven. What was it, 147 goals for the borough?
Yeah, don't talk about that.
Okay. Stockton in possession and looking to come forward. Edge of the area.
Fowler gets out to Thompson on the right hand side. Little jink into the box now. Just ran away from Lewis King there. Comes through in the hands of Maloney.
I think he put too much on it. Be a bit more care with the ball.
Well, they are still creating, Stockton. They are pushing forward.
Yeah, they're not resting on the 1-goal lead. Not at all.
I don't think they can afford to.
Payner heads it forward. Butler flicks it on. Fowler now. Puts it through. Hayes wouldn't hold up for him. Butwood's trying to get in there. Oldham deal with it. And coming out with it now. Khan. Jez now still in the Oldham half the field. Oh, challenge there by King. Good challenge. Keeps on going.
He fancies a goal, King.
Thought he was getting fouled a little bit there, but a little bit of bias from myself there.
Yeah, I can tell you the Stockton Town commentator.
Thompson now puts it through for Butterworth. Sweet.
We're showboating now.
Maloney. Oh, Stockton trying to take advantage here. Hayes. Oh, well blocked, and it's going to be a corner to Stockton Town.
Again, it's a modern game. Messing about, wrong areas, almost getting caught with the pants down. Should have been 2. Should have been a goal.
There's a corner to Stockton Town from the right hand side. Kev Hayes to take this one.
Good save though, you've got to say. Scott Malone knew exactly what he had to do. Just for the Oldham fans out there, is it Scott Malone or Scott Maloney? Give us a shout. 0330
Maloney.
043 2002. Thank you, I'll take your word for it.
Oh, so the front post there, and Maloney has to palm it away there. Hayes heads it back through.
That was a hard ball to control that.
Oh, what a challenge by Thompson there. Here's Hayes. Hayes tries a shot, and
He was
for a corner.
He was going to have a dig initially, and his teammate got in front of him.
Yeah, he did. He had the option on the overlap outside. He decided to go inside to take a shot at goal, but had his route to goal blocked by his own teammate. Just had to delay him and probably cost him his option.
Into the corner from
Goal at York City.
right after the corner. Ball comes over the top, and
Again, from this angle, you think it's a goal, don't you?
You do, yeah. The corner was put to the back post, but it had crossed the line, and they headed into the side netting. For a moment, gave Bernie Slaven the thought that it was 2-0. York have taken a 2-1 lead at the Community Stadium. They lead Darlington by 2 goals to 1. Ball's on the halfway line.
Sweeping up there was Coulthard.
No messing challenge.
There was nobody backing out there. Both of them were at it.
You would have backed out, Bernie.
Oh, without a doubt.
So would I. And I would have been watching. 1-0 to the home side. Are we on the way to some giant killing here in the FA Trophy? I know the Oldham fans have been sending us messages on the red, telling us that the league is far more important.
It means everything to them to get back into League Two.
Of course.
Once you get out of that football league, it's a nightmare getting back in as Caprice comes down the right hand side. Tried to put it through for Khan there, and having to clear it out for an Oldham throw-in is Adam Nicholson.
Yep. Goal scorer Adam Nicholson, captain. And quite rightly, Oldham should be back in the Football League. Huge club. But tonight, they're trailing by a 1-0. But are coming forward. Caprice, great work. Right-hand side, drills it into the penalty area. But again, Stockton able to defend in numbers and play the ball up past halfway. Big challenge. Steve Thompson leaving nothing out of that challenge, and getting the decision his way. Took a deflection. It's going to be a Stockton throw-in, despite Oldham Athletic expecting Khan expecting to take the throw-in.
Jez, only as far as Lewis King, puts it over the top. Fowler, and it's going to run through for Maloney. I think I'm getting mixed up with Scott Maloney, who used to play for Millwall. There was a defender who used to play for Millwall called Scott Malone. The Stockton have a bit of interest there as Butler's just trying to get the challenge in there. Sutton now just shielding it out for a throw into Oldham on that right hand side. Stockton trying to keep them pegged back. Leading here, just less than 20 minutes to go with Stockton Town 1, Oldham Athletic 0. Thrown forward. Jez now coming central. Coulthard plays it out, only as far as Hammond though. Still getting the challenges in there. Oldham now, clear it out. King's going to get there. He does. King down the right hand side. Puts it through for Fowler. Trying to get past Sutton. Back to Maloney now. Clears it out. Ball holds up. Stones is challenged. Sweet. Maloney now in the Oldham goal. Clears it out. And it's gone out for a Stockton Town throwing on that left hand side.
Well done, Stockton. Good bit of pressure.
Sinclair has put York 3-1 ahead against Darlington, against the run of play, we're being told. But it's York City who have that devastating touch in front of goal, flying high at the top of the National League. For the moment, Stockton having to defend.
Cleared out by Harker. Looks like a substitution's going to be made on that far hand side. Here's Sweet putting it through for Butterworth. Gets beyond Sutton there and gets himself a corner. That was really well done from Butterworth there.
Good work.
Yeah, it was good work. The defender got caught there and corner kick.
Just going to say hi to Jim, who sent us a quick message in. Said Caprice is quality, always delivers a good cross. Thanks for that. Apparently so.
Who says that? Is it the game?
Oldham are making a
Where is he,
substitute,
France?
and it's going to be Jez coming off. And I think it was number 42. Did I see there that number? Which would be Abu Baker Mohammed. It's a corner to Stockton Town on the right hand side.
Just been asked a question. Any chance of the match being called off in the 89th minute due to Storm Darragh? That's Mark from Saddleworth.
No, it's not
I think it might be a bit more blustery and wet where you are, mate. On top of that moor. I was just there yesterday, going through it.
Ball into the box. Malone palms it away.
It was more like a flap.
It was. He sort of parried it out, didn't he, the keeper? Oldham have the throw-in. It's just 10 yards outside their own penalty area on the right-hand side. The Latics sporting their all-white kit with the diagonal chest bands. Stockton Town, the majority of their kit, well, the back is blue and the front is yellow. Work that one out. But it's the Anchor's usual home strip. 1-0 Stockton Town lead. We're 29 minutes into the second half, coming in towards the last 15 minutes. And the weather conditions have not improved. We have Storm Darragh blowing rain from one goal into the eyes of Scott Maloney, the Oldham Athletic keeper.
The weather's not improved, but Stockton have.
And that's the difference between these two sides. Oldham haven't.
Second half, Stockton have been very good.
It was a hopeful ball across field as Stockton tried to build an attack on the left, but nobody around to gather it. Rolls behind for a goal kick, which Scott Maloney will take. Well, this is the furthest Stockton Town have ever been in this competition. Oldham Athletic, of course, have been to the final of the League Cup. Bit of a difference between the two competitions, but we are where we are right now.
3 FA Cup semi-finals as well, 2 in the 1990s. I remember them. Well, I'm going to say I remember them. I wasn't alive at the time when they played Manchester United and drew 3-3. That was in the 1990 one, wasn't it?
Thanks for reminding me and Bernie about our age.
Oh, there was
that helped. Obviously, Sir Alex keep his job there, as the folklore goes, doesn't it? That wasn't intended, but yes.
That's all right, mate. I accept it. I am old. Oh, well, are we going to have a bit of a belter of a finish to this one, or will it be a little bit like Storm Darragh? End a little damp. We'll soon see.
Sweet now on the edge. Gets it back to Butterworth. Fowler tries to lay it back to Butterworth. Here's King getting in there, edge of the box now. Mohammed, the substitute, gets it away for Oldham. Nicholson up there though, keeping it alive in the Oldham half of the field, and his ball to the left.
Bit of deflection, so Stockton still in possession of the ball. Time's run now. Oldham's not been in the game.
They've had that one where they kind of got forward, but it's not been.
Bit of doubt.
If you looked at the score 1-0 to Stockton Town, you'd be expecting that Oldham battering down the door, and it'd be a bit of a smash and grab from Stockton, but not the case. Not the case at all.
Not.
Thompson now on the left, goes to ground, free kick to Stockton. Opportunity for Butterworth to put this towards the box.
I know we have quite a few Oldham fans listening. We do apologise. Well, I don't apologise for this, because we are a Teesside radio station who are following Stockton Town in the trophy. What a phenomenal night this will be if Stockton Town can hold out. It really will be.
No reason why they can't.
So Butterworth with a free kick from the left hand side. Opportunity to put this towards the box. Butterworth puts it in there. Flicked over the goal by Thompson, I think.
Corner.
In fact, it was a corner. It was an Oldham.
Defender's header.
And it was a good ball, 10 pace.
With the wind, using the wind.
Using the wind.
Made them think, and Stockton have a corner from the left-hand side now.
In-swinger. Let's see an in-swinger.
It's going to be.
In the net.
It's going to be.
Where the goal came from last time.
Right-footed from the Stockton right.
Butterworth puts it in there. Still in the box now. Sweet comes out with it. Lays it back to Butterworth. Crossed in towards Nicholson. Heads it in the air. And eventually it will be an Oldham free kick.
There's nothing in that.
Time's starting to tick down on the former Premier League side. They are in possession on the edge of their own penalty area. Kitching looking to start something down the left-hand side.
Nicholson now coming forward. Thompson tries a shot. Maloney almost spills it and gets it.
What a shot! Great shot. Cut element of surprise. Keeper was almost caught cold, and he had to get it at second attempt. But what a shot! I tell you what, he was about 30 yards out.
Painter now in the centre circle.
Did I hear somebody singing?
I'm hearing music. Christmas songs.
We're hearing music in our ears. I don't know why that is. And that will be flagged offside.
I thought we were seeing things there.
Yes, it is the big white. Bernie, it is the big white pearly gates. Sorry, mate.
It's not time for music playing yet. We've still got 12 minutes of this game left. Stockton Town 1, Oldham Athletic 0.
Hey, the lad shouting next to me, 11. You've got a dodgy watch.
Hey, there'll be more to add on. There'll be more than 11 or 12.
There will be.
Oldham more like 11. We're into the 34th minute
I think my voice is going to hold.
of the second half.
Ball on the halfway line. It was Maloney who'd cleared it. And the battle for possession commences. Oldham throwing just inside their own half. Keep your comments coming in. 0330 043 2002.
And that was shanked by Charlesley back into his own half there. It was Stockton Town throwing on the left hand side.
That was awful.
Bernie, tell it as it is, mate.
That was awful.
Thrown down the line by Baggs, chested down by Thompson. Coming across the pitch, ball's caught there by Kitchen.
Well done.
Getting in there is Lewis King, crosses it in, and that's going to be out for an Oldham goal kick.
He was trying to find Mickey Fowler, wasn't he? Just behind the Oldham defence, but didn't get enough on it.
You get too much on it.
Well, yeah. I was thinking a foot round the ball and control. As it was, pinged it straight, wind took it, and behind for a goal kick it goes. 10 minutes remaining here at the Map Group UK Stadium. It is 1-0. That's Stockton Town lead Oldham Athletic. A giant killing on the cards. Can Stockton hang on to this? They're certainly using the wind, and they have, you've got to say, quite honestly, been the better team in the second half. They've really had a go at the Latics, and there's been not an awful lot coming from those in white. Caprice. He's looked all right, Caprice, on the right-hand side.
He's had a lot of the ball, but has he done a lot?
So a lot of these Oldham players are fringe players who'll be looking to break into the starting lineup, but I've got to be honest with you, I don't think any of them have done enough to state the claim going forward for Oldham.
Well, Abu Bakar, who's just come on as sub, it's his debut for Oldham, so it gives you an indication of how they're treating this game.
Yes, yeah.
Free kick for Oldham inside, well inside their own half, just on the edge of their own penalty area.
I just had somebody coming down there tell us that Adam Nicholson's been awarded the man of the match by our match day sponsors today. Cleared out by Coulthard.
His defensive partner. Nicholson wearing 18, the captain, centre-half.
Yeah, I have to say he's had a very, very good performance.
He's such a good talker as well.
Experience.
He's a brilliant leader for us. He is Mr. Stockton Town FC, Adam Nicholson.
Well, I asked you about leaders before the game and you pointed him out, and he's proved that this afternoon.
And he'll openly admit himself as Coulthard's just going to get this back to Harker. Clears it down. Adam Nicholson admits himself, has spoken to him, that he never ever thought he was going to be a professional footballer. I mean, a lot of these players at these sort of levels have played for academies, and a lot of them have had dreams and ambitions of playing professional football, but Adam Nicholson's worked his way down from the bottom, and I think he relishes playing these sort of games against players who are probably, in terms of technical ability, probably better than him, but in terms of heart and desire and putting your body in the line, I don't think there's many better than Adam Nicholson across non-league.
Yeah, to move up the footballing ladder, you need more than talent, you need more than that. Skill's one thing, but you need a lot of other ingredients to go with it, to make it.
Headed out by Coulthard. Thompson now in the Oldham half, gets it back to Nicholson, puts it forward towards Fowler, flicks it on the path of Sweet Wills from offside. Many disgruntled voices around us.
I was going to say the locals are not happy with the linesman's flag, but it does come to Oldham's assistants. Stockton were clearly going to be on a break on the right hand side. Gareth, I'm going to read this as it comes in. Gareth says, I think we need to bring on Fondop and drop back and get them early corers in. Hope the wind puts it in. So there you go. Well done, Gareth. And thank you so much for covering the game when nobody else was, even though it's not going our way at the moment. Jenny from Uppermill. Delighted to do so, Jenny, and great that you're with us. I'd say I'm sorry the result's not going your way at the moment, but I can't, because we want Stockton to win. It is going to be a free kick deep inside their own half, level with the... Has it gone out for a throw-in, actually? It's a throw-in on the far side, level with the penalty area. Bernie, we've had somebody take a photograph of their fireplace and send it across just to say, my fire is bigger than the Wolfman Bernie Slaven's from Stockton. Come on, Stockton. Mark again from Stockton. There's his fire, mate.
Can't reply because I'd be thrown off air.
Is that a nice fire, Bernie?
Oh, it's a lovely fire.
Oh, I just Spennymoor have scored. Matty Dolan, 1-0. Brilliant. So Spenny have the lead against Alfreton. Darlow still 3-1 down though at York City, despite them having the lion's share of the play.
Stephen Thompson in the box now, tries a shot, and it's going to come back through for Thompson, and it's away for a corner to Stockton Town on that left hand side.
Almost an own goal.
Oldham fan in Paris says, come on Stockton. Oldham fan in Paris here, come on Stockton.
That's how much
that's Mike. Someone's taking the mick.
I think they're all taking the mick.
Someone's taking the mick having us sit here in these conditions.
Focus on the league for Oldham if they don't win here. As it's a corner from the left hand side, Butworth to put this in, swings it in there, and it's flicked away at the back stick.
Good defensive header.
Yeah, good. Nicholson was really putting the defender under pressure. He did really well. Darlington have had a goal disallowed at York. Foul on the goalkeeper, still 3-1. York City lead. Steve Watson going back to York City, of course.
He's a former Newcastle player.
Yeah.
Ginger.
Yeah.
Was a player that when he played in the cup tie against us at Ayrson Park, he threw the ball in and did like a cartwheel.
Yeah, that's him.
Idiot.
He can't do it now.
I remember he did that.
Puts it across. Hayes. Back to Hayes now. Trying to get it into Butworth. Butworth still has it on this right hand side. Crosses it in. Out to Stephen Thompson. Hayes now. Still on the right hand side. Butworth. Hayes again.
Good play.
Stephen Thompson putting it through for Butworth. Ball just ran away from him, and Oldham can get away with Stones on the left hand side. Good challenge there by Coulthard. In the painter. Butworth now to the right. Stephen Thompson. Michael Sweet back to Butterworth. Mohammed there with the challenge. It will be a throw to Stockton Town.
Julian Oldham says we obviously didn't know how to play with the wind, playing high balls instead of getting it along the ground. Maybe using the game to try out fringe players and a debut, but yesterday in his pre-match interview, Mickey Mellon was sure Stockton would come at us. That's from Chris, who's still in France.
Sorry about that.
It's all right. But it's warmer in France than it is here. Unless he's... What are the Alps? The Pyrenees, isn't it? The south of France.
Pyrenees. Well, we know we're in the world today.
Jake's sending a prediction. Oldham will equalise in the 90+6 minute.
Well, we're into the final 5 minutes of regulation time. It's Stockton Town 1, Oldham Athletic 0. Stockton's still in the Oldham half of the field now with a throw-in.
I tell you what, hats off to Mike. Mike's an Oldham fan. He said, look, I'm not taking the mix. Stockton clearly deserve this. You should have your day.
Stephen Thompson now on that right-hand side.
The shed's bouncing. Just for any Oldham fans who are listening, there's a tin shed across to our right-hand side, probably containing about 100 fans. And they're bouncing up and down. I think it's, what's it called, doing the Poznan. Stockton fans happy at the moment as time ticks away. Good luck going forward. Stockton deserve to go through. Russ, the Oldham supporter in Marsden. Well, the ball's on the halfway line. It's going backwards actually. It's about 20 yards from the halfway line now. It's going to be an Oldham throwing on the far side, right-hand side. Again, the rain and the wind in Oldham's face. And they really haven't got to grips with it. But maybe an opportunity now as the ball's played wide to Abu Bakar. Doesn't reach him. Launched all the way back to Scott Maloney in goal. He actually just let it go behind for a goal kick.
Yeah, just clear your lines. No point messing about now. Clear your lines, push them up. Stockton's been by far the superior side in the second half. They've controlled the pace of the game. They've had numerous shots at goal. They've hit the woodwork. They've scored the goal. They've had a goal disallowed. So it's been all Stockton. Fair play.
It would be very harsh if Oldham were to equalise in these final few minutes of this game.
Oh, if they score, they should be arrested.
But that's football, boys. It can happen. We know it can. And there's some talent out there. Just takes it to click.
Thompson trying to go through there, and eventually it's knocked out for a...
Stewart's in Todmorden. Isn't there a big astronomy observatory near in between Backup and Todmorden? Anyway, he says, I think the lack of activity from our bench suggests Mickey Mellon isn't too fussed if we progress or not. Good luck to Stockton for the next round. Good to have you with the Stewart. But again, Oldham with a free kick just inside their own half. This could create if they use the ball well, but they haven't done that this half. They really haven't got the grips with the wind. They've been putting high balls in.
Ball just running away from Caprice there. He's trying to take the free kick. Caprice with the free kick towards the box. Getting
Clear your lines.
King.
That's it.
Clears it out. Comes through for Fowler. Holding off Hammond. Back to goal. Turns, shot over the bar.
Do you know what? When the balls come in, if he lifted his head, sees the keeper away off his line, he could have lobbed the keeper. He was unlucky, he got a shot off eventually, but
he had Sweet inside as well. He could have just cut the ball into Sweet.
No, I think ball bounces lovely, didn't get over the keeper. Easy sitting in the stand, but he could have done a bit better. He's in.
Hayes, Fowler now. I just couldn't get past Caprice there.
I like Caprice. He's a full-back.
I like his name.
Stylish.
Painter now.
And again, Oldham dispossessed.
Fowler trying to keep up there. Here's Caprice again. On the right. Long ball searching for Mohammed. Away by Lewis King. Away by King at the second attempt. Bouncing through.
Square ball.
Oh, and the shot was over the bar.
If he squares it, it's a tap-in. That's it.
He's got Michael Sweet wide open inside.
He's to be unselfish there.
You know, and I'm looking at...
Saw the glory though.
Yeah, seeing the glory and want to go through and the game finished. That was an opportunity for to finish the game.
Darlington still trailing York City by 3-1, 3,316 at that one, of which 751 fans were from Darlington. Here, it's a completely different story. The giant killing is very much on. We're into the second minute of time added on, and Stockton still lead Oldham Athletic by a 1-0.
It has to be said, the prize money that's on today, I think it's somewhere around over 5,000, which would be massive for Stockton to win such an amount and to go so far in the FA Trophy.
It's a club without a sugar daddy, you know. It's what they take on match day that keeps this club alive.
We've grown very organically, so there's a belief that we can keep this going.
Well, they've got to see this out. Oldham in possession, deep inside their own territory. And we played down the left-hand side to Abu Bakar, the debutant, on the halfway line. Not a good ball forward. Possession lost and squandered as Stockton pick up possession again. It's a long one from halfway, just wide.
I was ambitious, as I was saying to Bernie at half-time. Loves the shot from range, Stephen Thompson, and he had one there just dipped wide of the post there.
Brilliant. He's just over the halfway line. He's lifted his head, seen the keeper off his line, and he's dinked it, and it just went by the right-hand post. It was a great effort, great vision.
Beckham-esque.
No.
All right. Oldham pushing forward. We're in the 48th minute here in the second period as the Latics just lift the ball forward into space and look to chase. Josh Stones did chase. He's won a throw-in about 5 yards from the edge of the Stockton penalty area on the left-hand side. Maybe one last opportunity now for Oldham to try and create something as the ball's crossed in deep towards the far post, headed down, it's free inside the edge of the area, rolls outside again. The Latics taking one extra touch, pings inside the area, Stockton clear.
Great clearance.
Heart in the mouth stuff there.
Off the hook there.
Spennymoor Town, congratulations, they're through to the 4th round. They've won 1-0 against Alfreton. Can Stockton join Spennymoor in the 4th round? Oh, well, look, if Oldham are going to waste possession like they've just done, there's every chance it's a Stockton throw-in.
Yep, throwing to Stockton on that left-hand side. We're almost played 4 minutes of stoppage time here. Didn't quite catch on the board how long was added. Headed out. Stockton trying to keep it alive in the Oldham half, but Oldham clear it out. Oh, Stones gets past Coulthard into the box now, and what a challenge by Nicholson.
He sends
it down,
He
the ball forward to Michael Sweet, coming towards the box now, he's in the box. Shot at the near. Stockton a second, and it's Michael Sweet with his 13th goal of the season, through the body of Maloney, and they've wrapped it up here. Stockton Town 2, Oldham Athletic 0.
He's bust down the right wing, he's got a couple of players inside, he could have played it, he opted to go alone, he's drilled it, bottom left hand corner, the keeper should have thrown his cap on it, and he boobed. Well done.
I think he went through the keeper's legs.
I've got to give credit to Adam Nicholson there, sweeping up at the back and getting the ball forward to the right hand side to Sweet, and Sweet's done the rest.
Get the Oldham bus started up, see you later.
Do you know what? On Wednesday night, I interviewed Michael Sweet, and I said, do you dare to allow yourself to dream? Have you thought about, in the last minute of the game, being one-on-one with the keeper and tucking it away to make yourself a hero? Well, not the match winner, but absolutely the victory securer. He's done it. Stockton lead 2-0, and they're going through to the 4th round of the trophy. That's it. Comments still coming in. If they score, they should be arrested. That's classic Bernie. Misses commentary on Borough games. Stockton wanted this more and have deserved to win. That's from Chris.
The second half will only be 1 team in it. First half, not much between them. Second half, Stockton ruled it. They've ruled the condition, ruled the opposition, and got what they deserved, 2 goals. And who knows, might even get a third.
Thompson getting fouled there and does get himself a free kick in the end. We've played almost 6 minutes of additional time here at the end of this game.
Arlene's been on, she's in Oldham. She says, oh bugger, we're rubbish in the FA Trophy. I quite like us not to be in it next year. Thanks for the commentary, lads. Well done, Stockton. Good luck for the rest of the season. Thanks for that. And also Dave, an Oldham fan, just says, well done, Stockton. That's it. The giant killing is complete. Stockton Town have beaten Oldham Athletic. It is the Northern Premier League Premier Division team who go through to round 4. Adam Nicholson, captain supreme, and the tricky little forward Michael Sweet with the 2 goals. James, you're the regular week in, week out commentator here for Stockton Town. We did say it could be a giant killing. Have you allowed yourself to dream? Well, that dream's come true.
It's unbelievable. Stockton 2, Oldham 0. I'm going to be looking at that scoreline all night, but what I'll say is how normal it all feels, how well Stockton played in the second half. They were the better team in this game. They were the side that brought it to Oldham Athletic, and I thought there were more than deserving winners there. It wasn't like they've held on. It wasn't a classic giant killing in the sense that they were throwing bodies on the line right at the death. You know, it was just a well-rounded, good team performance in that second half.
You know, me coming into the game today, I've got pals who come and watch Stockton, and they keep saying, oh, they're a good football team. First half I was questioning, are they winding me up here? Because I didn't think it was a good first half by either team. Second half, they totally took control. They passed the ball well, they created chances at will, they scored a couple of goals, had one disallowed, one hit the bar, few flew by the post. Thoroughly deserved the victory, no ifs or buts. Even the most ardent blinkered Oldham fan would agree that Stockton deserves to progress the competition. Well done to them.
And the Stockton players taking the applause. I've not seen, have you got any confirmation of how many were in the stadium yet, but not seen the crowd?
I think there's 1,545, so I think a few people have maybe been turned away by the weather today, but if they have, they've missed out on an absolute cracker here, particularly in that second half. And that will go down in Stockton history as one of our biggest wins. It's been quite a year for us this year, 2024.